brush your teeth at night and morning. Pay for a house. Be respectful.
Cut the grass and wash the dishes.
Drive slow so you can't get a speeding ticket.
Work very hard. Buy a house and a Lamborghini.
Help clean around the house. But my brothers, they don't.
Keep helping your parents.
Don't be in a rush.
Don't mess with predators that are bigger than you.
Don't be mean to other people. You can buy whatever you want.
Play with your sister. Take care of the kids.
You should fix the bed when you wake up every morning.
Do what your parents tell you. Hey, you should ask if you can make food before you just make it. Or your mom will be mad at you.
Sit in your chair right.
Paying money for cars? Make good sources at home and make good sources at school and make good sources at your job.
Be smart.
Always be kind.
Do work.
Be nice to other kids when you grow up.
Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good job. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good luck.
On behalf of the entire City of Chesapeake School Board, let me welcome you to our graduation ceremony. To our parents and families, thank you for entrusting your graduates' education to Chesapeake Public Schools. I am sure some of you are delighted and even surprised to be here today, but know a high school diploma from Chesapeake Public Schools only comes from a lot of hard work and family support. To our graduates, when you were born, words like blog and spam were embedded in our vocabulary. The minimum wage was $5 an hour, and the Red Sox finally broke the curse. As you graduate, opportunities abound. MMA is a sport, and everyone is familiar with Venmo and COVID-19. Welcome to adulthood. Remember, where you see problems, look for solutions.
Welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2022. It is my honor to join everyone in attendance today and everyone tuning in virtually as we celebrate your academic and personal success. Today is a very special moment for you and your family, but after the extraordinary events of the last 2 years, this moment and the opportunity to celebrate all you've accomplished in person with your family and friends, classmates, teachers, and administrators takes on a whole new meaning. Graduation from high school is an important milestone, a milestone that leads directly to a successful future. I know your future will be bright. During your time in high school, you have proven that not only can you overcome the challenges of rigorous coursework and maintain a balance between your academics, extracurriculars, work, family, and other responsibilities, but that you can also navigate a global pandemic, remote and hybrid learning, and a host of other circumstances that make you truly prepared to overcome any obstacle in your path. With the help of your parents, family members, teachers, and friends, you have met those challenges, and in doing so, you have learned one of life's most valuable lessons, that the key to success often lies in our ability to help and support one another. As you are recognized today for your achievements, I encourage you to take the time to thank those who helped you get here. Whether you are entering the workforce, the military, or an institution of higher learning, I am confident that you are prepared for the world which awaits you, one that might be different than the one you imagined, but also one that eagerly awaits your valuable contributions. Whatever course your future takes, it is my sincere hope that you will look back on your years in Chesapeake Public Schools fondly and with pride. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are so proud of you.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Western Branch High School. My name is Quentin Hicks, and I'm excited to serve as the principal of this great school. Tonight, we pause to congratulate and commend the young men and women who have met all requirements to be considered candidates for graduation. We are honored this evening by the presence of many educational and community leaders at large. We'd like to recognize some special guests who are with us today. I ask those being recognized to stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone in your group has been recognized. Please hold your applause until the entire group is introduced. Joining us from the Chesapeake School Board, the Honorable Harry A. Murphy, Chairman, the Honorable Thomas L. Mercer, Senior Vice Chairman, along with the Honorable Mr. Samuel L. Boone, Jr., the Honorable Dr. Patricia Y. King, the Honorable Mrs. Colleen C. Leary, the Honorable Mrs. Angie Swigert, and the Honorable Mr. Louis J. Tayon, Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chesapeake School Board, let's give them a round of applause. And also tonight, we would like to recognize we want to recognize, of course, the superintendent staff, starting with their superintendent, Dr. Jared A. Cotton. Dr. Cotton, will you please stand, and let's give him a round of applause. Also, members of the superintendent's cabinet are also joining us. Will you please stand to be recognized? Also, we want to recognize our past principal of Western Branch High School, Dr. Thomas Whitley, who is now the supervisor for high school leadership. Dr. Thomas Whitley. And I would be remiss in my duties if I did not take a moment to recognize the outstanding faculty, staff, and administrative team of Western Branch High School. At this time, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. To the class of 2022, words cannot express how proud I am of you. For the over 2 years, you have experienced a series of seasons in your life that you had to endure. However, you are here serving as ambassadors of the Bruin Nation, proving that hard work really does pay off. During the past 2.5 years, you have experienced a season of challenge, as this global pandemic was instrumental in disrupting the sense of normalcy that I believe we all took for granted. You experienced a season of change in which uncertainty was prevalent in every walk of life, but yet you proved your resolve and you persevered. Teaching and learning changed, but it continued, and you adjusted to that season of change and did what you needed to do in order to earn the right to be here this evening. And I am excited and I am proud to watch you experience a season of celebration. I'm ecstatic that we are here this evening celebrating the culmination of 13 years of hard work and dedication. However, I will ask each of you who are here in this season of celebration to reflect upon your journey and realize that none of this would be possible without the support of your parents, family members, and those who love you. Those sacrifices cannot be overlooked because, to be honest, you would not be here if it wasn't for them. So, seniors, please stand on your feet at this time and give your parents and family a big round of applause. Seniors, you may be seated. To the Western Branch High School class of 2022, you have experienced a season of challenge. You have experienced a season of change. You are experiencing a season of celebration, and now you will commence and experience a season of anticipation and expectation that the best is yet to come as you move forward on the next season of your lives. And as I prepare to take my seat and bring these comments to a close, I want to challenge you graduates to keep on learning. Though your time here is almost done, your whole life is an education that has only just begun. Your diploma is the first big step, for knowledge is the special key to winning what you want in life and being who you want to be. If you will always be a student, you will find the secrets to success and travel on the golden road to good fortune, peace, and blessed happiness. At this time, I would like to call to the podium Mr. Ed Meningo, Senior Class President for the class of 2022. Ed will be followed by Mr. Joshua Bennett, our salutatorian, who will be followed by Mrs. Madeline Smith, our valedictorian. Please receive them in that order. Thank you.
Good evening, parents, family, and friends. Good evening, parents, family and friends, faculty and staff, administration, and of course, my fellow graduates. Before I begin, I would like to thank my family and my friends for giving me the courage and support to stand in front of you all tonight. I would also like to honor two people who could sadly not be with us. First, my former scholastic ball coach, Mrs. Brett Reardon, who always taught me to challenge myself and to remember that I know more than I think I do. And also, my late Auntie Olivia, who could see my potential in a crowd of hundreds that didn't believe in me. I know both of them are watching me from above. Tonight, I would like to share a lesson plan for life. The topic is measurements. The Webster-Merriam Dictionary defines the word measurement in the following way: the act of determining size, capacity, or quantity, or the extent, size, capacity, or amount of something as has been determined. And no, I'm not talking about measuring the free fall of a tennis ball launched into the air in physics class, nor am I evaluating the velocity when given the position of particle Q. For the last 4 years, we have been evaluated as students by constant measurements. We judge ourselves based on where we are placed daily on the grading scale. We sacrifice time with our family, with our friends, even for ourselves, just to finally get that check mark on a sheet of paper. Or, well, for us, when we refresh the Schoology page. But I'm here to tell you that we are not just a measurement of our grades, neither the amount of AP, honors, or dual enrollment classes we've excelled in, or even our SAT scores. But all of these assessments are just numbers and words, words, words. We are so much more than that. In my eyes, we are measured by the connections we have made and the legacy we have left behind. We have engaged in various activities outside of academics, and through this, we were introduced to friends who were once strangers. We met people who became so intertwined in our lives that they unknowingly changed us, all for the better. Western Branch has gifted us with experience without which we would not have become who we are today. We thrived on numerous student-run activities: homecoming, prom, the senior party, the countless varsity sports, games, meetings, and competitions. These key events would not have been possible without the connections we formed throughout high school. So Bruins, I have your final homework assignment. Walk out these doors tonight and take everything you have achieved in these 4 years together and cultivate it. Continue to make these new connections. I believe that all of us rather, no matter where we find ourselves in the next few years, will meet amazing people and do extraordinary things. Remember to get out there and become an inspiration for others to follow. In the words of Steve Jobs, when you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do it. They just saw something. And Bruins, we didn't just see something. We saw each other. And through our bonds, we see ourselves as graduates of Western Branch High School. With that, I can conclude my lesson. Class of 2022, you are now dismissed.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. We have many reasons to celebrate as we are here tonight. One of them is the fact that we're not quarantined. I think that's pretty cool. But technically, apparently a true quarantine is only like 40 days or something, so I guess it's not that bad what we had. In comparison, I don't think I would want 40-day isolation. I don't know about you. But this year was the first year back in the building for everyone since the start of the pandemic. Masks became optional, and we had a prom. If this were any other year, this would not seem so big of a deal. But it is worth mentioning for how lucky we are this year. Of course, the more obvious reason for celebrating here tonight is that we have made it. Through all the auditorium classes, virtual days, and technological issues, we have made it. We're graduating high school and about to go out into the world. Now, of course, we've already been in the world for 18 years, but you know what I mean. Whether we plan on going to college, the military, finding a job, or getting additional education elsewhere, this is a very important point in all of our lives, a turning point, if you will. Soon, this ceremony will be in the past, a memory we might look back on while we chase our dreams later in life, or something forgotten, lost in the chaos and stress that the world can bring. Here is something to remember, though technically chaos is not random. Very few things in life are truly random. Graduation may be a time where people look back on their high school lives or look forward into the future that they choose to pursue. But as we walk across the stage or throw our hats into the air, let's not forget to appreciate the moment for whatever portion of the hour and 15 minutes that it takes up, because these moments are worth enjoying. Let's stop and smell the roses, as the saying goes. Let's enjoy this moment. Thank you.
Good evening, fellow graduates, parents, family, friends, faculty, staff, administration, and distinguished guests. We've been told to follow our dreams from a very young age by family, teachers, friends, and celebrities, but how many of us will actually take that advice? Too many dreams get pushed aside, saved for when we have more time, or dismissed as impractical or even unreachable. This is one of the biggest mistakes one can make. Chasing the shifting ideal of being successful in the eyes of others has caused many to lose sight of what they really want to do in life. I challenge each of you to pursue what makes you genuinely happy. What gives you fulfillment is what really matters. Whether your true passion is painting or playing football, writing plays, or starting your own business, stay focused on your aspirations. You will not regret the time spent in pursuit of your dreams. Along with dreams, kindness is of the utmost importance. We can often have a tendency to ignore others and withdraw into our own world, shutting out any chance to forge a meaningful connection. What a missed opportunity that could be. I think all of us have had days where everything seems to be going wrong. In these moments, the empathy of our fellow human beings matters. So when you stop to help someone or ask someone if they need to talk, know that you are making a difference. Kindness is our free contribution to the betterment of our corner of the world. In the words of the writer Frederick Buechner, one life on this earth is all we get, whether it is enough or not enough. And the obvious conclusion would seem to be, at the very least, we are fools if we do not live it as fully and bravely and beautifully as we can. I challenge you, fellow graduates, to live fully, bravely, and beautifully through following your passions and treating others with kindness. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Good evening. Please refer to your programs for the names of students who have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher and 4.0 and higher and have earned honor graduate status. The following students earned 3.0 honor graduate status after the printing of our programs. Please hold your applause until the last name is called. Muhib Muhammad Baig, Caleb Xavier Broadbent, Brian Taylor Jason Butler, Micah Anthony Copeland, Maya Janae Johnson Copeland, Miles Eugene Crandall, Aiden Jonathan Crane, Brooklyn Ann Eanes, Gabriel Alexander Hernandez, Samantha Riley Mateo, Elizabeth Alexandra Ramirez, Jordan Patrick Stokes, and Kara Elizabeth Trigg.
After the printing of the programs, the following students earned a 4.0 or higher grade point average. We'd like to recognize those students at this time. Please hold your applause until the last name is called. Joshua Paul Aaron, Haley Ray Anderson, Kaylin Michelle Dickey, McCaden William Dortzbach, Raina Ave Fleming, Cassidy Rose Fattrell, Meredith Rose Gray, Samaria Elise Hampton, Katie Elizabeth Mary Johnson, Samantha Elizabeth Kester, Cardell Lowe III, Chelsea Renee Lyles, Isabel Liana Ruiz, Keontae Lavelle Sessoms, Kiana Ray Shibler, and Keegan Garin Zerbies. Congratulations.
A list of students who have earned scholarships has been printed and distributed with the graduation programs. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have received scholarships between $10,000 and $49,000. I ask that these graduates please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until the last name is called. Haley Anderson, Maggie Bowen, Lamont Christian, Sabrina Corin, Caden Epps, Raina Filming, Emma Foley, Ethan Harris, Shannon Harrington, Caleb Judy, Luke Katzeman, Jason Lee, Taylor Moore, Vincent Newingen, Gabriel Pactonen, Brian Simmons, Michaela Skinner, Maharni Smith, Madison Straley, Ariel Sully, and Jillian Vargas.
At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have received scholarships between $50,000 and $100,000. I ask that these graduates please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until the last name is called. Brody Akers, Autumn Bowers, Allison Clark, Lene Cox, Madison DeZullo, Catherine Foley, Meredith Gray, Gabrielle Higgins, Nathan Lee, Ed Maynigo, Kaylee Pocock, Caroline Ream, and Mackenzie Taylor. Now I would like to recognize those students who have received scholarships in the amount of $100,000 and above. I ask that these graduates please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. Again, audience, please hold your applause until the last name has been called. Kaylee Atkins, Aiden Bell, Kira Brenneman, Jasmine Bright, Emily Brinkley, Trinity Coley, Desmond Cook, Sebastian Daniel, Jalen Gauze, Grayson Llewellyn, Nikayla McQueen, Tyler Michelle, Allie Milam, Tyler Morris, Morgan Oakley, Thomas Patterson, Thomas Fan, Alexis Rogers, Bryson Ruff, Madeline Smith, Jayla Spady, Sydney Sproul, Terry Stinney, Elena Sykes, and Naya Wiggins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 54th graduating class of Western Branch High School is comprised this evening of 509 members. Each member of the class of 2022 recognizes that tonight's ceremony is a special one and they are participating in a once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. They have assured me that they will conduct themselves with dignity. We will respectfully ask those in the audience to do the same. We ask that you refrain from loud displays for your graduates so that the next graduate's name can be heard by his or her family and friends. We respectfully request that you hold your applause until the last name is called. I know it's difficult, but please work with us at this time.
Joshua Paul Aaron, Jabriel Pete Adlawan, Elena Isabella Afanador, Anthony Francis Affa Jr., Hannah On, Brody Lyndon Akers, Ariana Marie Albrecht, Shane Richard Allen, Everett Lloyd Alston II, Skylar Mikkel Anchetta, Cameron Brian Anderson, Haley Ray Anderson, Nicholas Parker Onstad, Jonasia Yvette Armstrong, Kaylee Morgan Atkins, Natalie Danielle Avila, Hanan Saif Awan, Muhib Muhammad Baig, Noah Brad Baines, Ryan Andrew Baines, Ashton Kayla Barnes, Asani Aliyah Anissa Barrett, Kathleen Gail Berry, Hannah Rose Bartholomew, Kiara Lamarion Bates, Laverion Keon Bates, Kimberly Michelle Beeman, Cameron Sean Beauchamp, DeAndre Denoris Buford, Jr., Austin Leroy Beaver, Aiden Lee Bell, Joshua Brian Bennett, Aiden Levi Bishop, Serenity Justice Bowles, Tanijah Amir Bonner, Antoine Lavelle Boone Jr., Amaya Janelle Bolden, Maggie Elizabeth Bowen, Michael Wayne Bowen, Autumn Faith Bowers, Rayshawn Xander Boyd, Makira Constance Ann Bracey, Kira Lee Brenneman, Jordan Lee Brickhouse, Cameron Jamal Briggs, Raylan Akira Briggs, Sanaya Ray Briggs, Jasmine Rose Dalen Bright, Emily Catherine Brinkley, Catherine Diane Britton, Caleb Xavier Broadbent, Ashton Graham Brooks, Leandra Nicole Brooks, Sarah Almeida Brooks, Ashlyn Marie Brown, Larry Willie Brown III, Matthew Aiden Brown, Spencer Tomasi Bruning, Amari Samuel Bryant, Abigail May Bruckner, Zachary Denson Bunty, Brian Taylor Jason Butler, Michaela Lee Carlson, Dawson Sage Carroll, Erwin Carson Jr., Derek Tejan Anthony Carter, Zachary Alexander Carter, Kennedy Jemiah Carver, Ethan Lane Cassidy, Selena Marie Chandler, Ariana Trinice Chapman, Janijah Kimani Cherry, Lamont Deshawn Christian, Noah James Christian, Allison Elizabeth Clark, Isabella Grace Clark, Tyler Matthew Clark, Caden James Cleaver, Jayla Lydia Coco, Nathan Ensley Cole, Trinity Mimi Coley, Thomas Scott Conter, Desmond Rashad Cook, Danae Amani Cooper, Sullivan Lee Cooper, Micah Anthony Copeland, Maya Janae Johnson Copeland, Tayana Janae Corprew, Kalani Anthony Corridon, Sabrina Paige Corin, Lanaya Michaela Cox, Jalen Dravante Crandall, Miles Eugene Crandall, Aiden Jonathan Crane, Shane Michael Crawford, Kari Tykeem Cross, Levi Crumpler, Harley Ann Culpepper, Sebastian Ise Gose Daniel, Bryce Alexander Davenport, Shane Patrick Davenport, Andre Vashon Davis Jr., Danaya Marie Davis, Renan Ezric Davis Jr., Stafford Michael Xavier Davis, Derek Damian De La Paz, Sky Lee Du Bois, Ariel Cheyenne Cooper De La Cruz, Morgan Lee Delzer, Rebecca Marie D'Angelo, Kaylin Michelle Dickey, Mark Andrew Harrison Didowick, Madison Constantina DeJulio, Ava Charlene Dorsey, McCaden William Dortzbach, Quentin Xavier Dowell, Annalise Dalen Downey, Emilia Nina Dozier, Michael Alexander Drake, Joshua Michael Driscoll, Grayson Omiel Duke Jr., Lamia Nicole Dunstan, Justin Michael Durr, Luke Joseph Dutton, Brooke Ann Eanes, Neil Eason Jr., Emma Grace Eckhart, Queen Olivia Denise Edmonds, Lauren Grace Edmondson, Jacoya Javanche Edwards, Zayla Tamaya Ely, Alana Elizabeth Ellis, Caden Michael Epps, Betty Cheyenne Everett, Lake Bryce Farlow, Freddie Lee Farmer, Clemile Faulkner III, William Lewis Fay, Mikkel Renee Fell, Elise Adair Felland, Noah Ryusi Firkins, James Michael Fitzpatrick, Raina Ave Fleming, Emma Grace Foley, Catherine Helen Foley, Cassidy Rose Futrell, Sincere Nicole Fountain, Joshan Jameek Frazier, Damonte Nakar Frost, Joseph William Dean Fry, Tiffany Simone Fuller, Sydney Elizabeth Foltz, Laura Garcia, Justin Anthony Gardner Jr., Sky Naray Gardner, Alejandro Guiardo Rodriguez, Eric David Garrow, Jalen Veronica Goss, Horace Eric Gilchrist III, Janaya Linnell Giles, Nicholas William Good, Kailash Gosine Jr., Tatiana Amaya Grant, Ariel Christina Graupner, Meredith Rose Gray, Jacob Klein Griffin, Micaiah Akir Griffin, Memphis Lee Griffin, Shannon Maurice Griggs, Morgan Page Grosbeck, Hunter Alexander Groves, Mia Kelsey Grubbs, Josiah J. Griette, Roxanne Joyce Gupta. Minx Ariana Gutierrez. Tanea Nichelle Hackett. Gabriel Mariah Hagans. Isaac Brian Hallberg. Adam Douglas Holliday. Leah Beth Hallworth. Elizabeth Ann Hamilton. Muhanid Amjad Hamuda. Samaria Elise Hampton. Marcus Rodney Hanson. Jada Diamond Hardy. Dante Alonzo Marshall Harmon. Lindsay Grace Harrell. Antonio D'Angelo Lee Harris Jr. Desire Tymir Harris. Ethan John Harris. Elijah Markel Haynes. Gabriel Alexander Henderson. Ariana Malia Hendricks. Leonardo Hamilton Hernandez. Landon Xavier America Herrera. Shannon Elizabeth Harrington. Kristen Marie Higginbotham. Michael Pierre High Jr. Joseph Michael Hill. Zanaya Lachey Hill. Antoine Dupree Hines Jr. Shanta Micaiah Hinton. Autumn Rain Hockaday. Alice Dahi Hong. Faith Marie Hope. Brian Keith Howard Jr. Lauren Claire Hudspeth. Ariana Mystique Hullett. Shelby Lynn Hunger. Carrie Ann Hunter. Marshall Connor Hutchinson. Janaya McCole Ise KJ. Stephen John Chedsetafong Jaje. Lance Salmaman Javaluyas. Isra Tariq Johar. Kanan Tariq Johar. Nyla Simone Jean-Baptiste. Cayman Gerard Jenkins. Josie Faith John. Malia Christina Jonkin. Ananje Jariah Johnson. DeMadeline Johnson. Hunter Mason Johnson. Justin Claire Johnson. Katie Elizabeth Mary Johnson. Christian Rashad Jones. DeEric Amon Jones. Jaden Joseph Jones. Roland Anton Jones. Samaya Joy Jones. Caroline Lee Jordan. Shantae Amari Imani Jordan. Shelton Lewis Jordan Jr. Maria Layla Jornet. Nasim Tariq Jornet. Jamari Isaiah Joyner. Caleb Richard Judy. Hirsch Dave Priya Kapoor. Luke Richard Katzeman. Kaylin Francesco Keene. Madison Victoria Kelly. Noah Anthony Kennis.
I'll do your job over here.
Jasmine Monet Kennedy. Lesroy James Kennedy. Emily Caroline Kern. Samantha Elizabeth Kester. Ann Stoneman King. Leah Naomi King. McKenna Avery Clack. Grace Elizabeth Clower. Cody Allen Closter. Amaya Rochelle Knight. Ariana Renee Knight. Emily Celia Colongo. Emile Celia Colongo. Madison Marie Crick. Malik Jaquan Langley. Jaquela Nichelle Lassiter. Evan Scott Lawson. Braden Alexander League. Nathan Allen Legg. Cameron Hunter Lester. Maya Tiani Lewis. Jason Lee. Kendra Briley Liverman. Demario Antonio Locus. Trevor Keith Lodge. Nathan Tyler Lovelace. Cardell Lowe III. Grayson Elizabeth Llewellyn. Jordan Michelle Lucas. Malachi Michael Luke. David Jeremiah Lundy. Chelsea Renee Lyles. Ida Carol Makovsky. Nicholas Kyle Menelakis. Alan Duke Marietta. Usbury Arlette Martinez Amayo. Amarantha Eloise Martins. Joshua Zach Martins. Austin Connor Martyr. Samantha Raleigh Mateo. Jack Alexander Matlock. Alasia Renee Samiracle Matthews. Ed Matthew Maynigo. Christian Marquise Mayo. Ethan Joseph Mays. Rayanne Marie MacArthur. Corbin Lee McCormick. Tyrick Brian McDougall. Ian Lee Kikamaku McGraw. Wainson Polani McGraw. Samaria Malia McIntyre. Nicole Edana McMahon. Nikayla Imani McQueen. Sydney Kate Maheliscu. Evalee Jane Merritt. Tyler Christopher Michael. Robert Mike IV. Allie Nicole Milam. Nyasia Marie Miller. Marquello Parentes Mitchell. Trinol Von Christian Duhalo Mondaya. Nia Viola Monk. Derek Jermaine Montgomery. Shariah Lene Micaiah Montgomery. Taylor Nicole Moore. Karaya Tiana Moorings. Tyler Jamor Morris. Harold Eugene Morris Holloway. Amari Sean Morton Young. Ajan Clavon Morton Young. Daniel Stewart Mooney. Cameron Elizabeth Mowry. Margaret Ann Moyer. Sean Marin Murphy. Aubrey Christine Myers. Tristan Bryce Myers. Donovan Kadar Newton. Tao Du Nyok Nguyen. Vincent Kine Nguyen. Hannah Nicole Northern. Ralph Kinshin Noose. Jakayla LaChristian Oakley. Morgan Anaya Oakley. Jessica Ifaniwa Dalali Obodachina. Antoine Lamont Odom Jr. Tyrone Joe Cassidy Ungalungal. Ariana Marie Owens. Ratuan Lavar Owens. Gabriel Reynaldo Pagtalunan. Anthony Paul Page II. Razel Desiree Pastoriza. Thomas Charles Patterson. Roland Nicholas Pelzel. Amira Desiree Pires. Marquez Perry Williams. Thomas Andrew Pham. Cameron Leah Pierce. Shanisha Vernita Pierce. Kaylee Faith Pocock. Georgia Porcelli. Robert Mackenzie Powell. Tyler Lane Powell. Sydney Ray Prado. Madison Elizabeth Prater. Anna Teresa Pratt. Kendra Michelle Prim. Rebecca Ann Pugh. Joshua Tyler Punch. Lainey Nicole Radloff. Kira Tasmin Rahim. Elizabeth Alexandra Ramirez. Jamaya Christina Randall. Jada Chanel Ransom. Makira Zakaya Ray. Caroline Ann Rem. Troy D. Rhodes Jr. Kashayla Cornesia Monet Ridley. Kaylee Elizabeth Robertson. Micaiah Danielle Robinson. Dina Marie Rodriguez. Nyla Desire Rodriguez. Alexis Danielle Rogers. Charity Lanice Roseman. Corey Jr. Rowson Jr. Jaden Ariel Fuller Rowson. Aradhana Lisbetha Aurora Rubenstein. Bryson Lorne Ruff. Isabel Liana Ruiz. Erica Marie Sampson. Akila Keishel Satterfield. Nicholas Ryan Schofer. Claire Elizabeth Schultz. Keontae Lavelle Sussums. Samantha Brittany Sussums. Erin Naquan Sharp. Emma Nicole Shea. Kiana Ray Shibler. Dustin Wilson Shoemaker. Amir Keyshawn Simmons. Brian Omar Simmons. James Lucas Simmons. Jasmine Benet Simmons. Keontae Ishmael Simmons. Quinice Lee Skeeter. Michaela Elizabeth Skinner. Tamara Darnay Small. Ian Ogden Barrett Smith. Madeline Leyburn Smith. Manaya Dejanay Smith. Marjani Tayana Smith. Shamaria Ann Smith. Trinity Jacayla Smith. Cameron Shane Sorrells. Gabriel Sebastian Sosa. Jayla Gabriel Spady. Braden Joseph Spahn. Raven Christine Spate. Katara Antoinette Cornella Spencer. Sydney Grace Sproul. Memphis James St. George. Zach Sut Seth St. Hilaire, Taylor Kennedy Stagg, Allison Danielle Steffens, Julie Lynn Steffens, Genesis Nicole Stevens, Camden Riley Stewart, Terry Larice Viola Stinney, Jordan Patrick Stokes, Noah Riley Stone, Abigail Faith Straley, Ariana Love Straley, Madison Hope Straley, Ariel Ferris Lee Sully, Xavier Malachi Swanson, Andrew Delgado Swinson, Elena Camille Sykes, Elijah LaShawn Sykes, Kareem Jamal Tahir, George Ann Ashley Talley, Kylie Grace Tarr, Anthony Taylor Jr., Mackenzie Forbes Taylor, Alec Ryan Teller, Graham Southers Terry, Cassie Anne Marie Tusselar, Tavion Thomas Thigpen, Jamaica Amaral Thomas, Jamel Timothy Thomas, Azalyn Zaire Thomas Jenkins, Javion Tyquell Tompkins, Dexter Clayton Thompson, Jamari Trevon Thompson, Delasia Catrice Thornton, Dylan Matthew Thorpe, Darylyn Sean Threet Jr., Emma Ann Tobin, Christian D'Angelo Todd, Ty Lamont Todd, Jackson Tyler Tone, Sydney Tyrone Townsend Jr., Jagia Larianne Traor, Aiden Nicholas Trevino, Kiera Elizabeth Trigg, Saki Pratik Trivedi, Tu Tao T. Trung, Jaden Anthony Tucker, Tamia Andronell Tucker, Hannah Lynn Tuggle, Victoria Grace Tupper, Isaiah Tayon Twine, Aya Alexa Tynes, Jillian Martha Vargas, Isaiah Malik Vaughn, Jason Elijah Vaughn, Rylan Elijah Vaughn, Nicholas Den Vo, Gabriel Antoine Gary Wade, Joshua Allen Wager, Zachary Nicholas Wagoner, Jada Nicole Walker, Kylie Janae Walker, Zachary Thomas Warren, Kishara Anitra Warren, Jackson Bruno Westbrook, Sean Lamont Weston, Kyle Griffin Wheeler, Charity Bethann Whitaker, Michael Xavier Whitaker, Gabriel Alexander Whitehead, Jaman Lee Whitley, Nia Michelle Wiggins, Christian Eugene Williams, Ethan Michael Williams, Takaya Renee Williams, Taylor Rose Williams, Tiara Ayana Williams, Dylan Blake Wilson, Tanaya Michelle Wilson, Mallory Renee Wise, Hunter Blake Wood, Dylan James Woodward, Jolie Lillian Wright, Olivia Lee Roten, Kyle David Wynn. Jelena Alexis Young. Zachary Armand Zaman. Keegan Garin Zerbez.
At this time, I'd like to invite a select group of singers to come forward and sing the Western Branch High School alma mater. Graduates and alumni of Western Branch High School, can you please stand at this time? Class of 2022. Class of 2022, please remain standing. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and by the School Board of the City of Chesapeake, I now pronounce you graduates of Western Branch High School. Congratulations.